screen, I would like to welcome the viewers from YouTube, our beloved viewers from Facebook, from Adase Ads Limited. I would like to welcome our viewers on Locals. You're welcome to today's live stream. I also like to welcome our viewers on our YouTube channel, Social Media Income. Now, viewers on Social Media Income, I'm currently building another YouTube channel. It is Job City TV. So, if you go into your YouTube and you type the word Job City as one word, as a single word, don't separate Job and City, just put them together as one single word. So you write Job City and then you write TV. So you will find that YouTube channel, which right now I am using to upload the latest content right now. So you can go and find it and then subscribe to that YouTube channel. So today, the video that I've uploaded, the thumbnail on my current live stream says how I made $1 million video. Okay, so that's what I've put on my live stream thumbnail. Okay, now in the description, if you go in the description of this live stream, you'll see what I've written. I have said you can upload and receive gifts on your videos pasted on CashChat Flix. You only need to get a CashChat wallet to receive and withdraw your earnings. Follow instructions at www.cashchat.se. And then we proceed to the next, which says, can you offer customer support online? If you can, then you earn USD $10 per hour working online or even offline, provided you know your sponsor code. Start at bcbank.se with a wallet to receive your payment. If your video can get over 100,000 views, then you have the potential to earn $1 million. So here on bcbank.se, there is an affiliate program that rewards affiliates with $10 per single subscriber that they recommend. And in order for you to join this affiliate program, you simply need to go to bcbank.se and click on Create Wallet. So they will give you a sign-up form that you must fill with accurate information. Don't attempt to provide fake details because you will be rejected from the program if you do. Now, they require you just to provide your first name, your last name, your email address, your country, your phone number starting with your country code, and then you provide a sponsor code from the person that is recommending you. And then you can proceed to create your password using only 6 numbers. Then confirm your password, accept terms and conditions, and sign up. So you can see that the information that is required from you is basic. There is nothing sensitive. They don't request for your gender. They don't request for your address. They simply request for this basic information. So don't try to fake it, because if you do, it will affect you. Now, after you've filled in that information and you've clicked on sign up, you are going to receive a confirmation that your wallet has been created. Now, immediately after your wallet is created, now you can proceed to log in. And how do you log in? You see on that same sign up page, at the bottom of that page, you're going to see words in red, and they say if you already have an account, log in here. So that's exactly where you're going to click and log into your wallet. Now, to know that you are in the right place, the wallet will be in green color. It will have a green color, and when you scroll down, you will see a circle, a blue circle with the word wallet in the middle. Okay, so you also see on the menu, like the second button says pay subscription. Now, this is what you're going to do. You will go down and click on that circle, that blue circle with the word wallet in the middle. And then they will open you a page where they instruct you to type the word start and send. So when you type start and send, they will ask you to type one, just one. Okay, and then when you type one and send, now they will bring you a menu with 10 options. Now on that menu, you're simply going to select two. So you just type two and send. Now when you type two and send, they are going to ask you to select a currency. So they'll give you three types of currencies. They will show you the Ugandan shillings, which is one, and then the KES, which is in the second place, and the USD, which is in the third place. Now, if you are in Uganda, for you, you have to select one, okay, which is mapped to UGX, and click send. Now, when you click send, they will ask you to select a payment method, and they will give you two options. Option number one, they will ask you to select mobile, and option number two, it will be wallet. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to type one. That means you've selected mobile. Now, when you type one and send, they are going to request you to enter your mobile phone number. This can be Airtel or MTN, okay? But when you're writing this phone number, always start with 2567. Don't add a plus sign. This number must be written starting with a number. Don't include a plus sign. Just type 2567, maybe 8, and complete your number. Now, when you click send, you will receive a prompt on your mobile phone number requesting you to approve this subscription. Now, that will only happen if you have the required subscription fee on either your Airtel or MTN, that number which you've typed there. And the subscription there is 76,000. You must have at least 76,000 UGX. So once you have 75k UGX now, and you click send, you'll see a prompt, and when you accept that subscription to be paid, your account will be activated. Now, this is not an investment because this is not a platform for you to invest. This platform is for you to use. Maybe if you're a content creator and you are creating content, you need this account to receive your ads revenue from the social media platform, which I'm going to explain to you later. Because on that social media platform, you receive income from different places. You can receive income from engagement. Just you being engaged on the platform, you accumulate points, and those points auto convert into currency. And then also you receive income from gifts that you receive on your videos. Each video that you upload on that social media platform, which I'm going to show you, which is integrated with this wallet now, which you've just created, which I've just instructed you on how to create and activate. If you upload video on that platform, people can click on the gift box, and then they can gift you with gifts ranging from $1 up to $300, which is a maximum. Okay, so you can also receive gifts from people that are using your sounds or your videos. There is that shared revenue. If you make a sound and your sound goes viral, okay, anybody that uses that sound, you have a portion of the income they earn. So even that income is added to your account. And now that is the income which is deposited on this account, which I've just instructed you to get. So it's not an investment. The 75,000 UGX is not an investment. It is an account opening fee. It is what you're charged to activate this account. Now, the 75K, actually it is 75, but the 1,000 MTN will charge you when you're making the subscription is only for users in Uganda. Now, if you're a user from Kenya, for you they charge you differently. And the way you pay your subscription in Kenya is also different. Now, this is how you pay your subscription in Kenya. The registration process is the same, except that when you're selecting your country, for you, you will choose Kenya. And when you're entering your phone number, you will start with 2547 if you are in Kenya. But when it comes to activating your wallet in Kenya, you will go and click on the word activate. It is on the menu. When you click on activate, they will request you to type start and send. Do it. And then the next step, they'll ask you to type 1 and send. Do it. Now, when you reach on that menu with 10 options, if you are in Kenya, you are going to select option 9. So you type 9 and click send, and they will ask you to enter the reference code. Now, where do you get this reference code? You get this reference code from M-Pesa or Airtel Money Kenya. When you make a payment to the pay bill number 4040043, account name BC. So when you make payment to that number 40443 and you enter the account name as BC, then they will give you a reference code. Now it is that reference code that you're going to type in that space where they ask you to enter a reference code. And when you click send, your account is going to be activated immediately. Now, for people outside Kenya and Uganda, once you've registered, you will need to go back to bcbank.se. There is a WhatsApp icon over there. So you can click on that WhatsApp and then ask for support, ask for credit, for your wallet to be credited. Now, when your wallet is credited with $20, because that's all you need, you only need $20 to make your account active. So when you interact on WhatsApp with the agent, they will credit your wallet with $20. Now go back and click on the blue wallet also, and then type start and send. Then type 1 and send. They will bring a menu. So type 2, which is pay subscription, and send. Now when they request you to select currency, select option 3, which is USD. Now when you type 3 and send, they will ask you to select the payment method. Now for you, you are going to type option 2, which is wallet. When you type 2 and click send, your account will be activated immediately. So that's how you make your account active. Now, what happens when your account has been activated? Now, any person whose account has been activated right now has a right to become a cash chat agent. Now, you can become a cash chat agent wherever you are, in your country, in your town, on your continent. So, how do you become a cash chat agent? Now, once your account is active, you are actually required to recommend to people. Okay? So, there is a link at the bottom of your wallet. Now, you can use that link to register two clients. Each client that you register and that client is activated just like you've been activated, you will receive a commission of $10 per client. So once you activate two clients, you'll receive a total of $20. Now there you qualify to sign the contract. Now where are you going to find the contract? The contract is available on the My Account section. So you click on My Account, and at the bottom of that menu, there is the word Add Agent. So tap on that and then go ahead and complete the requirements there and submit. Now, what you're going to do after that is this. You're going to click on the logout button, and you will log out of this account. Now, outside, once you have logged out on that login page, you will see the word AI, okay? The AI briefing, it is in blue color. So you're going to tap on that briefing AI icon on that login page. And then when you tap on it, they will take you to the AI cloud. That's where you are going to find the social media platform, the AI, and the advertising network. Okay, so you are going to go there and sign in with the same phone number that you registered on this wallet, and then you create any password. The password does not have to be the same, it can be different, no problem, or you can use the same, and then you are going to log in. Now when you have logged in, you are going to click on the menu. Okay, the menu on the right upper corner. So it is going to open and you're going to see where they say manage. So when you click on manage, you'll see where they say verify as an agent. So when you tap on that, now you are going to go through what they call it, biometric verification. Yeah, they will take you through that biometric verification, and then if the information you've provided is accurate, you will be verified immediately. Now, what are the benefits of you being verified as an agent? Number one, every advert you upload, you as an agent, there is always a 20% discount. What does that mean? It means if a client comes to you, maybe they give you an advert to run for a whole year and pay, let's say, $3,000. Because you are an agent, they will deduct $600 and deposit it on your account as an agent. Now, if a person who is not an agent uploads an advert like of $3,000, they pay the full amount. But you as an agent, there is always a 20% discount on every advert that you upload, whether it is your advert or for a client. That is option one. Option number two, as an agent, any person that you refer, be it from Kenya, Uganda, or any part of the world, you will always receive a commission immediately their account is activated. Now, that commission varies in different regions. For example, if the person that you worked on is from Kenya, they will pay you 1,000 Kenyan shillings per single person that registers and activates the account via your guidance. If the person is from Uganda, they will pay you 50,000 Ugandan shillings. That's roughly around 14 point maybe 5 US dollars. If that person is from Uganda. But if the person comes from other countries, maybe Nigeria, Ghana, Zambia, Namibia, maybe India, South Korea, Japan, the United States, Brazil, maybe Canada, Australia, or any country in Europe, they will pay you a commission of $10. Now, this is going to go for a very long time because this company has a huge user acquisition budget. So it can go until the company has acquired like 500 million users. So if you're a good influencer, you have an opportunity to earn this money. Now, how do you make your first $1 million on this platform? Now, if the commission that is paid to all affiliates outside Kenya and Uganda, it is $10, whether the person is from India, Korea, or South America. It means if you can acquire 100,000 subscribers, you will earn $1 million because it will be 100,000 times $10. And this is not difficult. Just consider like a country like India. It has over 1.3 billion people. And you know these Facebook groups for people from India. There are some with 4 million members. There are some with 2 millions, many with 1.5 million. So if you're a member of that group and you happen to describe this properly, and by the way, today with this AI, you can just instruct the AI to make the explanation in Punjabi, which is the language most spoken in India. So if these people follow the instructions that are given in that video that you've posted, and you manage to get 100,000 subscribers, definitely you have made $1 million. Now, what I'm telling you is not just imaginary, but it is achievable. And we know people that have even made $1.2 million in just a single day. There is a lady, she's called the Peach Queen, Forbes. Forbes sold 64,000 subscriptions in 24 hours and made $1.2 million in one day. But I'm not telling you to make the money in one day. Even if it takes you 4 years or 5 years to get this number of subscriptions, it will be an achievement that many that we consider to be well off will never achieve in their entire lifetime. Let me break it down. If a person is earning, let's say, 7 million Ugandan shillings, if that person is given, let me see, if the person is earning, let's say 5 million, if a person is earning 5 million per month, okay, you know that $1 million is equivalent like to $3.6 billion. Now, a person who earns 5 million UGX, even if you give them 80 years, they will never make $1 million in their lifetime. Now, for you as a social media addict, you are always on social media. You are always on platforms trying to grow your account. I see you spending all nights telling each other, follow for follow, do this, grab this one, grab that one. You see, what you're doing, it has the potential to achieve what cannot be achieved outside social media. That's only if you apply it on the right target. Okay, so user acquisition is one of the most paying activities. It lies actually in what they call networking. You know, if we break the jobs, this income generating whatever into categories, we have the hard work, we have networking, and then we have that one for lazy way or investment. People who invest. You know, sometimes even in business they call them fools. Okay, but they are the richest. You know, when a person is starting a business, they can either get money from their co-founders, their families, or what they call fools. Those are the people who are willing to make crazy risks. Now, these people end up becoming very, very rich, okay, because of those dangerous risks that they take. You know, when you are investing in a startup, it's a risk. Now, the people that invested in Amazon when it was starting, the person who signed the first check over 100,000 US dollars and handed it to Sergey Brin when Google was starting, the person that invested in NVIDIA, even if he did not know what NVIDIA was about, when they told him that NVIDIA is going to be used in playing games, and everybody, you know, those ones that call them that they understand a bit, they all, you know, like they despised the business idea. Now, that person who just risked and put in the money, now he represents the richest company in the world, okay, with a capitalization which is beyond the economy of Russia as a nation. It's a $4 trillion company now. Now, those people that we consider fools, that others consider fools, they end up becoming very rich. So, even you can be considered a fool when you are just pursuing these numbers. Eh? I'm saying when you are pursuing direct referrals, I'm not talking about social media following. There you're simply chasing the wind. But if you go for the direct referrals, you know, you reach people. Who is a direct referral? A referral is a person that is attached to a reward. Any person whereby when you acquire that person, you are promised a reward is referred to, is called a referral. But these other ones, they are either called followers or subscribers. But if you focus on building numbers of referrals, if you can manage to grow up to 1 million direct referrals, especially on CashChat, that is a $10 million achievement. Okay, so that's how it is. But now, these wiseacres that come assuming they know everything because they lie in their hard work and they think everything is about hard work. No, Mark Zuckerberg last year made $197 billion. Mark Zuckerberg does not sell any physical product. The only thing that I know that he sells is a blue tick. So any person you see with a blue tick on Facebook, that person pays Mark Zuckerberg $365 every single year. Now, what are the raw materials used in creating a blue tick? Zero. But the person is able to sell that materialless ID at 365 USDs every single year. Okay, so this is another world. It's not your world, you people that are accustomed to hard work. No, there is another world. It is called networking. And this world called networking consists to 9 out of 10 of the top richest people in the world. Among those 10, I think there is one and is in the 7th position that comes from the production world. The other 9, they are simply in networking. They built platforms, acquired a network of users, and use them as leverage to get paid. Okay, so this is a sector that if you don't understand, just walk away. Don't comment uselessly because you will miss even the opportunity to learn about it if you assume to know. You know about this guy called Donald Something, Mr. Beast. In building his network, the guy has given away houses, he has given away cars, he has given away 2 private jets. But after the guy building his network is now worth $2.5 billion. That is one of the first self-made billionaires as a YouTuber. Many of you think 2.5 billion is just numbers. It is not just numbers. If you know, and let me talk to people in Uganda. In Uganda, the richest person in Uganda is not even worth 1.3 billion. And this guy has been working, expanding his businesses. He has built many estates, many businesses, but is not even worth $1.3 billion. He's not even among the first 3,000 richest people in the world. He's even hardly worth a billion. Okay? And yet, this very person, before Facebook started, this guy made $23 million in profit. This was profit, not sales. Profit in 2003. Okay, but today, the person that made a profit of $23 million before Facebook started has not even reached 1.5 billion. And this kid who did not finish even university in Harvard, that came out in 2004, is now among the top 5 richest people and is over 200 times richer than this guy that he found already making many millions in profits annually. And this guy is not in production. The guy is in networking. So if you don't know where the money has moved, you're going to miss it. This money moved, it went to technology, then in technology, it went to the crypto world. You know, at that time when they took it to the crypto world, whereby bitcoins rose from 0.005 in 2010 to 120,000 in 2024. So by in 2024, one Bitcoin was more valuable than a kilo of gold. What is the raw material used in making one Bitcoin? So what you don't understand, desire to know it. but don't just murmur words anyhow, because it could be dangerous to you. Because if you attempt to acquire information which you are not ready to digest, it could destroy you. So I'm telling you, the way the world is moving, the things it's moving on how people value stuff. It's no more on, materialism. The world is moving away from materialism, if you don't know. Okay? So a person is having money in digital format somewhere on a disk, and is having more money than a person who has stocked tons of gold. But the guy is having them somewhere on a device. A cold wallet. A cold wallet can be an old smartphone. So a guy gets a smartphone, creates a crypto world, takes it offline, and starts sending money there. Okay. So I think it was 2025 or 2023. I think 2024. So Elon Musk moved 54 billion US dollar. I mean, 54 billion US dollars worth of crypto whatever in cryptos to a cold wallet. So that money that was moved somewhere in a cold wallet is more than somebody who is heaping up a ton of gold. So that's how the world is now. Things have become digital. So you should evolve. If you don't evolve, this time you're taking yourself into slavery at your own will. And this kind of slavery is not going to be racial. Anybody, whether you were white, a purple, a blue, a black, anybody, you are going to go into slavery if you're left out. I'm telling you this. This time, you're left out of this, you're gone. So you must have a network somewhere, because the jobs that you are considering as jobs, the robots are coming to do them, and they're coming to do them better. So nobody is going to pay you to do accounting when an AI is going to do an accounting at a one-time subscription fee of $30, and you expect an employee to employ you as an accountant to maintain the books that are a premium subscription. Like now, this Chat AI, it has premium. It's called Chat AI. So if you go and buy some credits, even of $5, you can speak to the AI, tell the AI what you want it to do, and it will do the work to you. Just bring out the forms and start reading this, and then tell the AI, okay, you've heard. Now do this for me. I want you to prepare the books of account and make them ready for me to report on that. And the Chat AI will start doing it without you typing, simply reading out. Now, with those kinds of innovations, if you remain stuck, guys, there's not good accounting is not going to be there for you. Instead of accounting, I don't know what job you're going to do, because even the bots now to sweep, okay, and they smell dust. It just smells dust and goes and takes the dust from everywhere. So what job are you going to do? The only job that you can do is having your own market somewhere, because these people that are innovating, they are going to require somewhere to sell, to market their innovation. Now, when you sign up on CashChat at bcbank.se and start growing your network, that network which you're growing is going to be like a digital market space, like you see Amazon. So it means these people that missed out this time of building, cyber markets, they will have to rely on you. They will come to you, pay you to advertise on your market space. So if you're left out, wahala, too bad for you. So In the process of building your cyber market, you have an added advantage that you're going to be receiving rewards in the process. Each person that you add on your network, you'll be getting at least $10 or 50,000 UGX or 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And this you can do it online or offline. So there's no problem. Okay? I've seen people, may I take a drink, please? I've seen people hosting a lot of live viewers on social media. And you know, I was on a live the other day and I saw up to 40,000 live viewers. 40,000 people all paying attention to a live streamer. And this live streamer, I think, is one of the biggest waster I have seen this time. You know, the hottest selling commodity today is attention. And I think it has been for a long time. Attention. Everybody needs your attention, including your creator. Everyone needs your attention. Now, somebody got the attention of 40,000 live viewers and had nothing of sustainable value to offer to them. What a waste. What a waste. And we continue seeing that every day. Do you know that 40,000 live viewers, if you recommend them on Cash Chat, they are worth 2 billion UGX? And that was just being 40 at the same time. But by the time the live ended, this live was watched by over 300,000 viewers. Do you know that 300,000 viewers is equivalent to $2 million? Now, on that live, this guy did not even raise $10,000. Do you know why? Because they do not want to know. This thing I'm talking about has been here for the last 9 years. It is not something which is in secret. When this platform Cash Chat was launched, they went on mainstream media. They went on UBC, they went on KTN in Kenya, they went on NBS, they went on radio stations. When you go on YouTube and type in the word Cash Chat, there are many videos that have been on that platform for over 6 years. But now, many of these people, they continue to make the gravest mistake, despising knowledge. One mistake you should never do: never despise knowledge. The reason why Africans walk in shame and poverty is not because they are lazy. They are more hardworking than all the others. Very hardworking. An African person wakes up at 4 a.m. in the morning and goes to bed at midnight every single day. And yet they never get salary, even one time in their lifetime. But they always work extra overtime. So when it comes to hardworking, they are really hardworking. Now, the reason why the African person is poor and also full of shame, it is despising knowledge. They hate to know. And The saying stands that poverty and shame will be a portion of anyone who despises knowledge. Africans, their poverty emerges from despising knowledge. They hate to know. You'll never find one buying a book to read because they don't value knowledge. The only thing the African person values is rumor mongering. Actually, not the African, the black man. Because now I'm including the black Americans. They are not in Africa. But when you look at their state, I've been in their communities. You go to them, try to introduce to them some new information, they just kick you out. They don't know what you're going to tell them, but they don't want to know, despising knowledge. So what happens? They must survive on shame. So the things that they do to survive are shameful because it is stated anyone who despises to know must be poor, number one. Whether you live in the United States or in Africa, you must be poor. That is number one. If you despise to know, believe me, you must be poor. Some of you even don't know that you're poor. Now, that is the highest state of poverty. When you're poor and you don't know that you're poor, that is the highest state of poverty because you will not attempt to do anything to get out of your situation. So anyone who despises knowledge, including the ones we call the educated, these people who are educated, they are here, they are typing. The only thing they are saying is, that is a scam. You ask them, what is a scam? So they only came and commented that it is a scam. They never even considered digging out to know what is this scam about. That is a desire to know. So they simply came and they wrote it is a scam and they went away. That is despising knowledge. So even the graduate, the PhD holders, they are all walking in shame because of despising this divine principle. Poverty and shame will be a portion of anyone, whether a teacher, whether a graduate, whether a master degrees holder, whether a PhD holder, whether a politician. It is a divine principle. You violate it, you bear the consequences. Okay, so there is a difference between education and knowledge. And this is the difference. Education only sharpens you to acquire knowledge faster. But if you don't have the humility to know what you don't know, you will still remain well informed but with zero knowledge. I'm talking about zero knowledge. Okay, so that's it. So a person comes, like for example, when I go on people's live and I comment, you see what my username is? It is a message. It says BC Bank, and there is a finger pointing to that word BC Bank, and it says 100,000 UGX per hour. When I'm on my live stream, even if a person crosses and they have a name which looks like a domain, I always go on my laptop and check it out. And then I go to Scam Advisor and I drop it in to see is it legit or what. If it is okay, I go and study it out because I know the principle. Desire knowledge. They say there is nothing that you ever desire that can be compared to knowledge. Nothing. Nothing. Knowledge is the key. That's why these people came from their countries and invaded what they call the dark continent. They didn't know what the people who live there like eat for supper. There was no transport. They didn't know what type of animals were waiting for them because nobody knew what it was. But in search to know, in respect for knowledge, these people invaded Africa. And now, because of the reward for respecting knowledge, we are still grumbling. Hey, you came and took away this. You came and took away that. You came and took away this. What was left? What have you done with what was left? You say Congo has all the minerals. These people did not take all the cobalt. They did not take all the diamond. They did not take all the gold. Why is Congo so poor with all the reserves that are left? Congolese despise knowledge. You despise knowledge, it doesn't matter how rich your country is. You must live in shame and in poverty. That's the divine principle. And this one does not care whether you're a pastor or what. Yeah, there are many preachers that despise knowledge. They despise a lot in the guise of spirituality. Okay? So they hide in spirituality and they despise to know the principles that run the universe, like gravity. It's not only gravity which runs the universe. There are many principles that govern the universe. So these people hide in spirituality and they think spirituality will give them the privilege to bypass that. It doesn't. It doesn't. These are divine laws, and those people that have learned them, they have achieved the results. So never despise to know. Never assume something is what you think it is when you can go and learn about it. Say, let me know what this, let me try. I don't want to just, as long as something has what you need, never run on assumption. Okay, so that's very important. Now, the website is bcbank.se. For those of you that have just joined us, if you want to go and try out this affiliate program, which I believe today is one of the best. For me, it is the best I know. But of course, there are some that I don't know. But among the ones that I know right now, today, it is currently the best, only to my knowledge, but there could be others which are better. And why do I say it is the best? When you look at this affiliate program, it does not have silly terms and conditions like other programs which look like it. Number two, it does not segregate. Whether you are an Indian, a Chinese, a Japanese, a Nigerian, whether you are an Arab, whether you are a Pygmy, whether you are an American, wherever you are, this affiliate program does not segregate. So that's why I recommend it is the best according to my knowledge. And the other part is, right now, there is no limit currently to your potential, up to 500 million users. That is like a gap of up to $6 billion. Now, that is a large gap. If you want to pursue your first $1 million in life, there is enough space for you. Okay? Because out of the 500 million users that these people need, if you can only get 100,000, you have achieved your target of also earning $1 million. Why not try it? First of all, it does not require any investment to start. You just start the way you are. So where is the problem? Why have you neglected it for the last 9 years? It has been here for 9 years. It was here before OneCoin came. It was here when this whatever Du Yen came, the one where whatever they came the same year. This started in 2016. This started in the same year. In the same year, we had OneCoin, we had Douyin, we had some other platforms that showed up around that time. Okay, so why did you not try it, despising knowledge? You did not even want to know. So, what if today you would be very far? Because everybody has their own path to victory. So, what if your path to financial victory was here? But because of neglecting to know, you've missed 9 years. And you have time to listen to entertainment, to listen to politics, to listen to marital matters, but you don't have time to something that is holding you in a slavery position each and every day. So you can see life is about choices. So what are you choosing? If you choose nothing, then there is something that will grab you automatically, because with poverty, it just comes automatically. It says, okay, if you reject that, hey, it takes you on. In 2024 and 2023, people had an opportunity to come and contribute their money for the company to be sustained. Some wise ones went and did it. You missed it. You know what you missed? You missed to be among the co-founders. You know the people I told you, the fools, that when somebody is raising money for a startup, there's what we call the 3 F's: family, friends, and fools. And I told you, this last one, the one they call the fools, those are the richest people today. You can call Warren Buffett a fool in this category because he went and invested where people did not believe. Yes, his actions were actions of a foolish person. Every time people were selling, he was going in. When everybody was saying, this company is collapsing, that's when Warren Buffett went in and bought. That is an act of a fool, according to those who think they understand. And now, at the end of it, they now acknowledge that is the biggest investor of all time. So, I mean, the wisest investor of all time. Now, what you need to know is the wisest investor of all time is a fool, business-wise, because he did what the wise consider to be foolish actions or decisions. So this means be independent. Whatever you're doing, don't rely on a crowd. Okay? Don't rely on a crowd. If you're taking risks, calculate them on your own. Calculate risks based on what you want, not based on external influence. If the results that you're risking to get will really change your life, go for it. Go for it, because it's better to make a loss than to regret. And regret is eternal. If you miss an opportunity, you'll regret forever. If you lose, you'll recover. You will make a loss here and you make a good decision there, and you will recover what you lost there. Books settled. But a regret, you live with it even if you become successful. There's a rich person, a billionaire. So they were asking him that, what one thing do you regret in life? And said, I regret not buying shares in Google when my friend told me to do so. Very rich, a billionaire, but there is a step that this person missed in life. A friend told him to invest in Google, and this guy declined. There was a time when Google, as a company, they were selling it at $1 million. They wanted anybody who could give them $1 million, and they give him the company. And that's not only it. There is these three founders, Steven Wozniak, Steve Jobs, and Ronnie Wayne. Now, these three, when they started Apple, when they started Apple, Steve Wozniak had 45% shares in Apple. Steve Jobs also had 45% shares in Apple. Now, Ronnie Wayne had 10% shares in Apple. Now, when they got their first order, okay, Ronnie Wayne went and told his friends to buy his shares because he was going out. So this guy had received, these people, they had all received, as a company, they had received an order of $25,000 to provide some computers to some store. So when these people went, when Ronnie Wayne went and talked to Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs and told them, I want you to buy my shares, I'm getting out of this. So they paid the guy $800, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, $800, and they took his 10% equity in Apple and they divided it amongst themselves. So each got 45%. No, they all got 50-50 now. Now, Steve Jobs had 50% in Apple and also Steven Wozniak. Now, if you want to know how much Ronnie Wayne gave away for $800, just open your Google right now and search the current market capitalization of Apple. Now, what you're going to find, I want you to multiply it by 10% and see how many billions this guy gave away in 1978. If this guy just disappeared, today his family would be claiming their 10% in Apple, which is over $300 billion. But the guy sold a $300 billion opportunity for only $800. These are facts. Go and check it out. Okay. So the same way this guy sold that, it is the same way you are sleeping when we are giving you information that you can apply right now and see results. So the same way that guy sold 10% for $800 is the same way you're becoming damn stupid in front of a burning opportunity. Because what else do you need? This is an opportunity which does not require any investment. Why are you too lazy even to try out? Why? Why are you too lazy? So that's it. So guys, I sign up. Thank you for joining. Go to bcbank.se and then you'll see where they say investor pitch. So click and go to the second page. They will give you instructions on what you must do. So read those instructions go and apply them, and then there is an affiliate link. Use that affiliate link, at least grow the community and become rich from doing that. So guys, I sign up. Thank you for connecting. I salute you, all my viewers on Locals. I salute you, all my viewers on Facebook. Those who are joining in on YouTube, on social media income. Thank you for joining, guys. Those who are joining in on Rambo, on TikTok TV, thank you for joining. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my new channel. There's a new channel which I'm, bringing up right now. It is Job City TV. You type the word Job City as one word and you put TV. You'll see my image when you land on it. So go and subscribe, and I'll be sharing more content on that page. For example, I'll be sharing some videos that show you how you can do this job. You don't have to talk to anybody. Just get somebody else's video that you know can work for you and share it to a person. Forward it with a link if the person is interested. Instead of sharing these political videos which do not benefit you, except promoting division, bitterness, and hatred, share something that is going to add value on someone. I don't know where foolishness emerged from among the African person. They are so zealous when it comes to things that do not affect them directly. What affects you directly is your income. If your income has issues, it doesn't matter which country you live in. Even if you live in the richest country on this planet, you are going to suffer. There are so many people who are sleeping under the bridge in the United States because they got issues with their income. There are so many people in the UK, in London, that sleep on the parks because their income got issues. So Africans think that the most important thing is politics. Stop being fooled. That is secondary. There is no politics without economy. If you don't have income, if all of you become poor, there will be no government. We saw it in Haiti. There's a time when it came and there was nobody to rule. Why? There's not even money to run the country. So gangsters took over. So Kenya donated the soldiers, the police, and they went and they tried to, to help the people because gangsters had taken over and they're the ones in charge. So the most important thing is your income, not national even income. It is your income because the country survives from your income. If you don't have income, your country has no source because they survive from your income. So put much effort on your income. Stop falling for all these delusions. You know what? This stuff that you are, promoting, they are designed to keep you enslaved. See what is happening in Sierra Leone. It is the most politically energized population on Africa. They are the poorest. These people are so dumb that when they go to outside countries, instead of importing things that are useful, they import chicken feet in Sierra Leone. That's what they do. They import chicken feet from hotels in France. And these people feed on that. But when it comes to politics, they know politics like no African country. So be wise and build your income. Thank you guys for joining. I have released the viewers on YouTube. I have released the viewers on